Obodo kenenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike.
Hello, sir. Good day, sir. Good day, brother. All right. This is Biafra Television, and we are here to have some little interview with you.
You're welcome.
And from the look of things, we thank Chukwu Abiyama for his blessings upon your life.
Thank you.
Sustaining your life to this very moment.
Thank you.
But sir, please, can you answer our questions? You know, we know that during your incarceration by the Zoological Republic called Nigeria, you passed through a lot of things. What were your experience during your period of incarceration by the zoo government?
Thank you. Well, my experience is very simple. If eventually we get Biafra, which I know we will get.
You say? Right.
Biafra will be opposite Nigeria.
You said?
That's my experience.
All right. Because I know for someone to be in the custody of the Zoological Republic,
Yes.
the prisons, I know that person being inside hell should be equivalent to that.
Yeah.
All right. But despite your sufferings and pains that you received,
Yeah.
you still stood by the side of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know why.
Well, it's very simple anyway. I'm a straightforward human being. I like sincerity.
Okay.
And that is spirit I saw in Nnamdi Kanu. That's why I stood by him, both in death or in life.
You said? Okay. All right.
There's one day I told him in prison, Nnamdi, if you were to be a woman, I will marry you.
Wow.
Even if I already have 10 wives, I will marry you, whether you like it or not.
Wow.
Because I love him so much.
Chai.
Nnamdi Kanu is a great man.
A sincere man.
He's a very sincere man.
Straightforward
Let me tell
human
you,
being.
if I don't know, the Bible tells us that there was once upon a time there was a son of God
Okay.
called Jesus Christ.
Okay.
He come to save the world.
Okay.
But that is just like a fairy tale.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
But if to go by the stories,
All right.
the only person I see that represent that particular fairy tale
Okay.
is Nnamdi Kanu.
Wow.
In my own time.
Greatness.
Yeah.
I
He's
agree
the son
with
of
you.
God.
I agree with
He's a
you.
holy man.
From every corner, from every
Nnamdi
angle,
Kanu is a holy man.
he's representing
Had it
righteousness.
been that the Nigerian government understand,
Chai.
had it been the believe you me, had it been the Nigerian government understand
Chai.
and give Igbos the chance, maybe God will give them Nnamdi Kanu.
And we are
To
going to.
Nigeria.
Yes. That will be a blessing to them.
Now they will give Hausa, Yoruba, Igbos, every tribe that make up Nigeria, now they will give them good life.
Wow.
I stayed with him in prison.
Yes.
I know the kind of things he cry for. Now they cry for poor people.
Chai.
Yes. He cries so much.
That's good. That's good to hear. And currently now we know that every song we are now talking about referendum. I don't know what's your take on that.
Well, the man for referendum, I think, I believe if, when people talk about democracy, I so much believe that if they really know what they're talking about, they will know that referendum is the best, that's the foundation of democracy.
Yes.
Because it means like, I have a son
Okay.
who is living abroad.
Okay.
He don't want to come back to Nigeria because he have read about Nigeria.
Wow.
He's afraid to come back.
Chai.
But that's not the issue. If eventually my son come back to Nigeria today, and one day he wake up to tell me, Daddy, I want to be free, I want to leave your house, I want to be my own house, I will leave it.
Because
That's
that's
agitation.
yes.
And the application he made to me is by asking me that he want to leave my house. He want to build and leave his own house. I will give him the opportunity.
And that's
to do that.
freedom.
Of course, because I prefer to have my son close to me
Yes.
than to have him very far from me.
Okay.
Okay?
Sadly.
What I say is just like a preamble
Yes.
on the issue of Nigeria and Biafra.
Yes.
If Nigeria understand, like I told them in court, if they really understand what referendum is all about,
Okay.
referendum is not war.
Okay.
It is not war.
It's not. It's not.
It's normal. It's civilized way of asking somebody.
The best way, the best
Man,
option.
My business partner, or my father,
Okay.
or whatever. Please, I want to be free. I want to be free.
Okay.
I want to be independent from you.
Right.
Not that I want to declare you my enemy, but I want to be independent from you so that me and you can have good relationship.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. So you won't control him, he won't control you.
Of course, I believe that Nigerian government understand, which I believe soon they will understand. They will know that we don't want war. We don't want our Fulani man to die or woman to die. We don't want a Yoruba person to die. We don't want a Biafran to die.
Yes.
Because I told them something in court one day. I told them, listen, God never make mistake to create us in this particular geographical position in Africa.
Yeah.
But the mistake we made was allow white man
To come.
to break our barriers.
Wow. That's it.
Because there's no way. Nigeria is just like bringing water and oil
Together.
which cannot mix.
At all.
Never. It can never mix. The best thing we do, allow Biafra to go.
Yes.
Allow Oduduwa to stand on their own.
Yes.
Allow Arewa to be on their own so that we can be good neighbors.
Yes, and communicate together.
That's all. So we can be good neighbors.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
I give our leader an idea when we was in prison.
All right.
I said, listen, we have fought war. We lose. Biafra lose people. Nigeria lose some men and women as well.
Yes, that's true.
Although hunger did not.
They never experienced hunger.
They never experienced hunger.
We did.
But we did.
Yeah.
But all the same, today we still survive.
Exactly.
Because we are the children of God.
Yes, we are blessed.
We are blessed, of course. You understand?
Yes.
I asked him, my leader, please, bear with me. Not that I want to tell you what to do, but I want you to just understand because the world has gone to different level.
Yes.
The world we are today is not the world we were during 1967 to 1970.
Okay.
We are brothers.
Yes.
Whether you are Hausa, whether you are Yoruba,
we are blacks. We have something in common.
we are brothers. We are blacks.
Different from the white people.
All of us, we have one common enemy.
That's the white.
We have one common enemy. Those are those that come here to create artificial barriers,
Yes.
artificial borders. I tell him, listen, I know by the special grace of God, Biafra must be.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But I want in a situation that our neighbors will do the worst and are the worst. We have good life.
Yes.
You understand?
Because they are more brother to us
Of course,
than the colonial.
We have lived together for long.
Useless colonial masters.
We have intermarried.
Yes.
There's a lot of Hausa women married to Igbo or Biafran men.
Exactly.
There are a lot of Biafran women married to Arewa and Oduduwa.
I've seen a lot of them.
Likewise, Oduduwa and Arewa to Biafra.
Exactly.
Now, if we're talking of Biafra, we're not talking of creating an enemy between us.
Yes.
But what we're trying to say is that we want to correct the mistake of British.
Yes.
You understand? We want to correct the mistake so that we can live together as brothers and sisters.
They refuse to understand that we're doing this for peace.
They refuse to understand. So I make our leaders understand, please. A rich man, when you see yourself as a rich man in a village and your neighbors are hungry, no matter how high the fence you use to cover your house, one day they will jump in.
Yes.
And in this case, I told him, please, leader. And when I tell him this, believe you me, Nnamdi is a very lovely guy. He loves everybody.
He understands.
He loves everybody. He never hate Hausa or Yoruba or any other tribe. He loves everybody, but he wants us to correct the mistake of the white man.
Yes.
I told him, leader, let us do something. If we Biafra come today, let us pipe oil and gas to the north, that is Arewa, and the same thing to Oduduwa, which is Yorubas, so that they can be able to build their economy. You understand?
Yes.
If the economy is okay, our economy is okay, we can be able to have what they call trade by barter.
Trade by barter,
Of
yes.
course, what they have in the Arewa North and what they have in the Oduduwa North, which we don't have,
we can trade it with our oil.
Of course. Look at this change.
But they seem not to understand this.
They don't understand. That's the problem. You know, it looks like we are not troublemakers.
We are not. We are not.
We want them to live
We are
good.
Democrats.
And we want to live good because by nature we are Republicans.
Yes.
By nature.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
We like freedom.
Yes.
So, that I would just say that I pray to God to give them the sense of understanding,
And
so that
to
they will know that
understand
we are
in
not their
time.
enemies,
And not just
and
to
they are not
understand.
our enemies.
Okay.
We are brothers.
Yes. Yes. That's our prayer. For them to understand, and not just to understand, but to understand in time. By the time they may understand, it will be too late.
It will be too late.
All right. We are now talking about restoration of Biafra.
Yeah.
What are your words of encouragement to Biafrans all over the world in regards to Biafra restoration?
Well, one thing is that every Biafran must know that he or she have a responsibility. Because Biafra represents justice and equity.
Yes, I agree with you.
And peace. Not only in Africa, but to the world. We have a responsibility to make the world a peaceful place. Do you understand? Just like what the President Trump is doing now, he's trying to use his wisdom as man of God to transform the United Nations.
Yes.
That's the same kind of work Biafra will do.
To Africa.
To Africa and the world in general.
The world in general.
You understand?
Yes.
Because we are the only trial closest to God, to heaven. Yes, I have proof to say this.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. Okay, so to Biafrans at large all over the world, you are trying to make us understand.
I want to make them to understand one thing.
Okay.
That we Biafrans, we have no enemies.
Yes.
All what we need to make the world a better place is our freedom.
Yes.
And we must agitate for our freedom in a peaceful manner.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
We have no right to take life.
Yes.
And nobody have right to take our life.
Thank you.
But there's something behind it.
Okay.
See, we are not violence. It's true, and we don't want to go violence. We don't want violence agitation. We don't want it. We have done that 1970. We don't want to repeat the mistake of our fathers.
Okay.
We want to make changes, but it doesn't mean that somebody will push us to the wall. No. When you push us to the wall, if there is no exit, the exit from that wall will
bounce back.
Of course.
That's who we are.
We are human beings.
That's who we are.
Do you understand?
Yeah, we understand.
I don't want somebody to take our peaceful way for granted.
Yes. And that is what we represent.
We love peace.
Yes.
We love human beings. Because we believe that nobody have right to take life. But what I don't want is somebody to take us for granted. We don't want that.
All right. Thank you, Mazi Benjamin Madu, for communicating with us. All right.
I pray that God bless all of you.
All right. You say.
Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike Biafra.